Today is September 21st, I think. And me and my second to last meal. I've been cooking most of the day. I did some cleaning after that. And I've been working on schoolwork for like the past hour and a half. Just trying to get things done, you know. But I don't really have much to say. So I might just go ahead and, instead of uploading this one video, because I'll probably upload it as it's such a short video, I'll put it at the beginning of tomorrow's video. And me going to the gym, me leaving the gym, whatever. But not much going on today. I'm just trying to rest, recover, and get some things done so I can hit legs hard tomorrow. But I did my list this morning, but it's all done. Besides I did lists and ab vacuums. So, but I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye. Today is Monday, September 22nd. Leaving work now. Headed to the gym. Today is going to be legs one. Hopefully, the rest day yesterday helped me. I mean, my hamstrings are still sore, like they were the last time I did legs one. Because I did the barbell SLDLs on Saturday on the back day. My hamstrings still feel a little sore. Hopefully they'll be fine because only one hamstring moved today. That was the first one. Up at the gym. I was definitely not motivated really going into that session. I didn't have a lot of motivation. Didn't really have a lot of extra oomph. But we got in there and we got it done. We progressed on every single one of the lifts. Despite being tired. And that's all you can do. Small progressions. Like this week when I did the pendulum squat, the first set Like, it felt like I could kind of do another rep. But I just stopped at 12, you know, because I wanted to progress on the other sets. And I barely could on the last set. Like, I did 12, 11, 10 last week. And this week I did 12, 11, 11. And man, I'm like, I could barely get the 11 on each one, you know, on the subsequent 2 sets. And then on the leg press, I went a little bit past, because a while ago, like, my rep range was 15 to 20 on that exercise. But he told me to, you know, just do 15. Just so, as you can tell, my blood pressure was really high. I was busting capillaries in my shoulders and on my eyelids and shit. Like busting blood vessels. Like small blood vessels or whatever. And, they said just go to 15. They try to isolate your lateral head of your quad. I've been really isolating my lateral head of my quad on those. I'm up to, like, on this Atlantis leg press machine that I'm using. Today I did 285. First set I did 17, then 16, then 16 again. So next week I'll up the weight by 5 pounds. And go from there. Now I could keep, like, you know, pushing out reps and stuff, but I'm not specifically targeting my lateral quad. I'll probably get a lot of adductors and stuff. I try to, so I get my lateral quad, like, he does it where his feet are straight, but if I do it when my feet are straight, I can't feel it for some reason. So I, like, angle my feet in a little inward, like point my toes inward, which probably isn't, I don't know if it's the safest thing to do, but hey, it's what hits it for me, so I gotta do what it works for me. I do that, and then when I come down slow, and then I keep my legs close together, like internally rotating my femur. And like I press with like my big toe and my heel. And I feel that a lot in my lateral quad. And when I come up, I don't lock out all the way. I've never really locked out all the way on leg press before, unless like when I first started lifting. Over time, well, when you use heavy weight, if you lock out, your knee could bow or whatever. And then 2, it just keeps tension on your quads the whole time. So I barely, like, when I lock out, I keep the tension on it, and I only hold it for a split second and then go straight back down to keep as much tension on the quad. Because ideally, in the contraction, you're not really building muscle in the contraction if you're just holding it there, you know? So just go, hold it for a very split second, like, not even the count of 1. Up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Up, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I do 3 to 4 seconds. Pendulum squat too, I feel it more in my quads. I find it's kind of the way the machine's made to do it. If you push your back against the machine and like you push back, I feel a lot more in my quads. And I put like this, it's like a 15-degree ramp made by Prime underneath of it on the pendulum squat. It's kind of hard to do it because room. You know, on the pendulum squat, on like the last reps, like it feels like I'm going like really, really slow. And it's, you know, it's not fucking easy. Shit's fucking hard. Hard ass work. That's why I don't want to work like a construction job or shit anymore, because it's just hard on your body. Plus going to the gym and not destroying your body, but you know, breaking down muscle tissue even more, and then you go to work the next day and you don't like, you never really fully recover. I mean, even now, like, I'm never really fully recovered for legs, like especially on like today, like the past few sessions of today, like legs one, my hamstrings, you know, still been sore from doing legs two and the barbell SLDLs on the pull tube day. It's definitely it's not for everyone. Feeling fucking sore all the time from legs. I'm not to the point to where I can't sit on the fucking toilet. I know Jay Cutler used to say after he did legs, he couldn't sit on the toilet for 4 days. It's not to the point of that. It's just my legs are just so heavy, man. Like climbing a flight of like stairs, like lifting your legs up. It's just, it's not like, you know, super duper hard that you can't do it. It's just extra. It feels like you're exerting more energy, you know, than you would when you're not sore. I don't really get sore much in my back and my chest, and triceps, and arms, and shoulders. I get sore a little bit in my shoulders and back once in a while, but I don't get sore in any other body part except my fucking legs. I train just as hard on every muscle group, so it's not like it's, if anything, like I feel like I don't train hard, you know what I mean? But I know I do, because people have told me before, but like half the time I'm like, man, I could have done one more rep, man, I could have done this, I could have done that, but I'm obviously fucking training hard enough and my legs are getting fucking sore, so sore like that. And if my legs are getting so sore like that, and I'm training hard on that, you know, a leg day, and that's the hardest fucking day is a leg day. When you do like a push or a pull day, I don't get sore on that. It doesn't make any sense. When, you know, like a push day, usually that's like, I wouldn't say the easy, you know, no day is fucking easy. You're going to failure on each set, but just from like a muscle recovery fatigue standpoint, legs is the most, you know, draining, and I would say chest and arms at least, you know, maybe a bit of shoulders. Back is kind of in the middle. Depends what exercises you do for back. If it's more like a compound row movement,
sometimes I feel like rhomboid and upper back training is a little harder than what's up?